Single mothers are heroes, right? Yeah, it's always these old broads who couldn't take advantage of social media the way that it's popping right now, using their kids, just like the little purse puppy, for attention in today's day and age. But now they're getting their comeuppance. I have no idea who these people are. All I seen was a headline, and, well, of course, I did a little bit of digging on this, and it's like, yeah, no, everything all checks out. Come on now. Abusive mom of teen YouTube star bragged she was a pimp, a madam, making kitty $22 million lawsuit claims. All right. The mom of a teen YouTube star accused of abusing several of her daughter's young co-creators bragged about being a madam or a pimp of the video sharing platform, and even told others that she was making. You can read that for yourself. That is something that gets flagged by this wonderful website, even though we're reporting on somebody who makes a living on the... It's so dumb. Anyways, okay. Tiffany Smith, mom of 50... what the... Yeah, but... No. Double standard when it comes to women doing this stuff. I had no other choice. You were an abuser. You're still an abuser. Come on now. YouTube sensation Piper Rockelle, I have no idea who that is, will face a civil trial later this year over the California suit by 11 young content creators who claim she sexually, physically, and emotional damage abused them and failed to compensate them for the work on her daughter's channel. The group of teens who once starred in Rockelle's channel as part of the Piper Squad. I think the idea, or at least the indication that there was going to be some sideways activity, was the fact that you were on something called the Piper Squad, claimed in the January 2022 lawsuit that Smith made appalling sexual remarks about their bodies, asking how long one of the boys, what the fuck, was, and calling one of the girls flat-chested. There's nothing inherently wrong with that. Like, come on now, she's got eyes after all, but inquiring about underage boys' junk? The fuck is wrong with you, you creep? What are you, the Dalai Lama? But the momager, was apparently proud of her alleged inappropriate behavior. Yeah, often crowing to the youngsters, gross, even to the others, about being a madam of YouTube and a pimp of YouTube, and that she makes... I'm still not reading that because that is fucking disgusting. The court documents lay out a slew of examples of Smith's allegedly unseemly conduct towards the teens that frequently crossed the line and was often reprehensible and even illegal. Fantastic. Smith's trial had been set to start on Monday in Los Angeles, but was pushed off until November 6th, several months ago, said the plaintiff attorney Matt Sarlson. Asked about Smith's alleged gross boasts, Sarlson said, "The video are of minor children, frequently in sexually suggestive attire, positions, and scripts." Oh, geez, you're saying that this is YouTube? This is just a normal run-of-the-mill activity over on TikTok. Like, come on, you got to catch up. This shouldn't be occurring at all, but there's millions of dollars at stake, he told the Post on Monday. As long as social media platforms allow it, there will be a market. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, disgusting. According to the suit, Smith often talked about the youngster's genitalia. What is wrong with you, you absolute creep? According, asking one of the girls, one of the guys had a bunch of freckles on his wiener. What the fuck? Calling another member's penis Dwayne "The Rock" Hard Johnson. These are kids, you fucking cretin. Asking another if if his balls have dropped yet and how long his penis is. What the fuck? And telling one of the girls she had no boobs while telling another how big her breasts were. What the fuck? The mom also regularly talked to adolescents about sexually mature topics, like asking if they have ever had sex or oral sex, and encouraging plaintiffs to try oral sex, the suit claims. Smith allegedly talked about sex toys with them and asked one of the girls if they knew what a dildo was for, the court papers claim. Now, if this was these types of conversations were taking place in a public school, well, because this is in California, that would totally be on the up and up. Fucking gross, all of it. They should all just be burnt at the stake. Smith allegedly touched one of the teen girls inappropriately on numerous occasions by rubbing her... Gross. Tempting to... Yeah, you can read that at your own peril. Once smacking a wooden spoon all over... But what the fuck? This is gross. Okay, and another time trying to spit in her mouth? What the fuck? And on her face as the girl was waking up one morning. Well, if it's a joke, but couple all of this stuff together and it sounds fucking weird. One filing alleges, the suit claims, I just don't know. Okay, just trying to take a step out of the emotional aspect of this, because all of these claims, yes, they are horrific, but let's pay attention. They are claims afterwards, or rather after all. Even if spitting on somebody to wake them up, pause, is just a joke, couple that in with everything else, and yeah, I don't really know. The suit claims Smith frequently spanked the young YouTubers' butts and tried... Yo. Alright then. The mother even once grabbed her daughter Rockelle's face and made out... What the fuck? Oh my... Yo! What the... Just when you thought MILF Manor would be the grossest, most incestuous thing you would hear about this year. The suit claimed, yeah, kissed her daughter? What the fuck? Okay, and she mailed Rockelle's... Oh, just what the fuck? Yo, man, I know it's there, and if you guys want to read this, go for it. But either these are the most absurd allegations that you can possibly get, or just the deranged behaviors of, well, let's call it exactly what it is, a pedophile. Like, there's no two ways about this. In addition to the alleged abuse at Durd, the claims they were never compensated for the millions of dollars they helped Rockelle and Smith make, though they do acknowledge they weren't promised compensation. Yeah, if it's not in writing, it doesn't exist. All told, plaintiffs' contributions to defendants who have reaped millions of dollars as a direct result of the plaintiff's involvement with Piper and her YouTube channel. This is the same thing, right, that Daily Mail would write down in their contracts that... or not Daily Mail, sorry, Daily Wire would write down in their contracts, as Steven Crowder exposed, they own all of the intellectual property. So if they signed any releases beforehand, which it sounded like the mother had more than just written releases down, but if they signed away their likeness, they aren't obligated to pay out any compensation. It's like, you made yourself on the channel, you can go make your own channel, we own all the content anyways. Collectively spans thousands of hours of labor and nearly 800 collective papers of Piper's 550 videos. You made millions of dollars, 550 videos. Oh, I feel stupid. But then again, if the alternative is, like an honest living or all the shit that's alleged right here, I'm fine. I'm fine doing what I'm doing. The suit claimed, while 9 of the content creators left Piper's squad, their individual YouTube channels didn't draw as much traffic, in part because Smith's boyfriend, Hunter Hill, allegedly flagged their videos as inappropriate and planted... in their content, so their pages would be restricted by the platform. Hill is also named as a defendant in the suit. Yes, some simp boyfriend running being the bottom bitch for this YouTube pimp, apparently. Smith filed the $30 million countersuit against the plaintiffs in July, claiming their mothers were in on the conspiracy to extort money and making up false allegations of sexual abuse. All of them? It's possible. It's possible. Smith dropped that case shortly after. Oh, okay, cool. So it was just... there was no legs on that one. California entertainment lawyer Trey Lavelle explained that YouTube couldn't be sued in the case because the law in the state is Section 230, basically. And social media platforms widespread immunity against most legal claims. YouTube is self-governing. Yeah, exactly. We're just a publisher, bro. 12 strikes I've received specifically. None of them for porn, though, so... Therefore, there's no legal wrongdoing that can be directly attributed to YouTube, except you could, but Section 230 would immediately strike that down. But when it comes to somebody else planting undue material that could get them struck because they didn't know it was there, but the person that was uploading it on their behalf put it there and then ended up degrading their presence on the platform, you could in a roundabout way get there. But trying to sue Google at this point in time, you'd have more luck having a non-sexual conversation with that cretin right there. Great value, Casey Anthony. He said the internet is desperate need of reforms. I agree, but probably not for the way that you'd be advocating for. The case really screams out loud the excellent example of why we need to immediately reform of the internet for law for minors. Yeah, I wouldn't want to say, you know, turn everybody, if you're under the age of 18, you can't be on the internet, but realistically, at the point in time that we are at the societal crossroads we find ourselves at, I don't really know if there is a different alternative to this. It's a very strange way to go, okay? But yes, the internet in general has become a place that can ruin lives because it is forever, and the law is so far behind in protecting minors from abuse over the internet in a number of ways. Smith's lawyer and YouTube didn't return a request for comment Monday. Yeah, what do you do for reform? What the hell do you do for reform? Because, okay, yeah, YouTube and the internet is a bad place for kids. Just check in and see what Hollywood does to children to just confirm that it's not just simply a new media problem. You have to have parents that actually give a shit about the well-being of their kids, which is a big hurdle, especially when it comes to these single mother with complicit boyfriends. But yeah, trying to use children as props in order to push your sexual agenda to a younger audience in order to continue your hustle into the future, because that's what she's trying to do, sexualize more children. I don't know who the audience of this Piper Rockelle, or I don't know, this, I don't know, audition tape for the Disney Channel. I don't know who this is supposed to appeal to, but I could guess, based on the age of the kids that are there, you're not doing anything that's going to be a net benefit for society. It's just going to be some terrible reality show type spin-off crap that can probably wait until they're 18, 19, 21 years old, just not at all involved with any of this stuff as they're minors. But the fact that 2023 seems to be the year where all of this stuff is coming to a head, or sorry, I should say to the forefront, because, you know, their moms will probably start asking some questions of these kids, and I wouldn't want to cause any more harm, especially with just saying head. I don't know if this is opportunistic attempt at trying to get some easy money, or exposing one of the many bad faith people on the platform. I would imagine the truth is probably somewhere in the middle, but we're not likely to find out about it until November, when this ultimately does go to trial, and I'll try to pay attention to it when it shows up then. But that's a long time from now. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.